Hey guys, so let's talk about the markets. Where's the PSEI headed? Why is it not moving? Why is it boring? Why is it over the past few days just sideways? What's the chart telling us? What are you supposed to do if you are a trader or if you are an investor? Check this video out. Hey guys, this is Marvin Germo. If you're new to this channel, subscribe, smash that bell so you get updated every time I produce new content about the stock market. If you want to know more on how you can trade and invest, just keep on joining us, keep on plugging in, and keep on trying to learn the rudiments of trading and investing. And stay till the end so you get to see who our subscriber of the day is. Hey guys, so I'm on my way to Qatar. I'm still on the plane. I'm gonna do this edit on the plane. I'm gonna talk more and share to you what I posted in Facebook when we did the Facebook Live as well. So, by the way, for those who want to join us for Stock Smarts Qatar sessions, the links are down below. I hope that you learn a lot. I'm gonna talk more about the PSEI, where is it headed, and as part of this video as well, I'm gonna talk about some ideologies on why it's not moving up and what does the IPO have to do with everything, and what are you supposed to do when the market is moving sideways? What are you supposed to do as a trader and investor when the market is not going anywhere? So if this helps you in any way, if this gives you a firm conviction on how you're supposed to trade, just comment buy, just comment PSEI, just comment trade the markets with confidence. So enjoy the rest of the video. Hey guys, I'm off to Doha, Qatar for our Stock Smart sessions there. So for those who don't know, we're having Stock Smarts Qatar this week. I think the sessions start October 2. We're having Stock Smarts technical and fundamental analysis. So if you are new and you want to know how you can trade the markets with confidence, join us this October 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for Stock Smarts Qatar. We're gonna teach you the rudiments on how you can trade the markets with confidence, because it can be done and you can trade the markets and it's not as hard as what most people think it is. Ayan, we now have people online. Hernan Lim, who's the first one. Then meron sa I don't understand the character Von Voyage Rio. Hello to you, Chris Dea. Good morning. So good morning to everyone. It's just an exciting feeling to be back and to be able to talk about trading and investing the markets with confidence. By the way, comment below also. Tama si Rio. Medyo boring, no? Not as much action happening. We have Javi Rafael. Javi just broke the news also that we're having Panda Express in Mall of Asia. So interesting also because Panda Express is a big brand in the States. Let's see how Filipinos also will Filipinos like it, since it's similar to the concept of Chowking as well. Deron Sachs from Camiguin, hello to you. Kevin Busida, ingat. Yes, insights, yes, I'm gonna do that as well. Comment below if you guys have any questions. If I have time, I'll try to make a video on that as well. Comment below also if you have any questions that you want me to do via if you have any questions that you want me to create videos on, so I can answer it as well. Anyways, the market though, as of the closing, is at 7,813. That being said, we're still moving towards our progression na sideways yung market, no? So please remember this: as long as we don't break out from our sideways market, we won't really go anywhere. And I created a video about this, showing sideways progression. You will see now this is where the market is. So sa mga nagsasabing medyo boring yung market, context of that as well is it's not really headed anywhere. It's not really headed anywhere. MACD also, if you try to look at it, it's flat, no? The flatness of the MACD is showing you that there's no strength in it as well. There's no push, there's no upward bias, either upward bias with momentum causing people to buy much higher. That being said, this is where we are right now. We're moving sideways. The main underlying support is still at 7477. Then you have another support at 77. Then you have resistances at 8100, which is protecting the markets from going any higher as well. So until we see the markets go up, you can't really expect the PSEI to go at a much higher rate. So the name of the game here is this. That's why I don't know if I'm not sure if you noticed it. Most people now are talking more about IPOs because there's less excitement in the market itself. Please remember also, it's predicated by number one, what's happening in the US-China trade war. You have to remember, a lot of people are more risk off today. So the fact that they're more risk off tells you that there won't be a lot of equity buying. Not just equity buying, there won't be a lot of equity buying in emerging markets as well, and that will be you have to understand, and I've been saying this in previous videos, the largest people who come in and invest in the Philippine markets are still number one, foreigners. So if they're not investing, they're not pumping money, and they're not buying higher, there's no underlying story that's allowing people to buy higher. You can't see the markets to move up. You can't see the markets push at a much higher and faster rate as well. So the name of the game also, if you're an investor, find those cheap stocks that you can see, and then as you see those cheap stocks, you start bottom picking, but you can't really expect them to move up until you see a catalyst that will push the markets and the stock higher as well. For those stocks that are moving sideways, of course for traders, you know the style. When the market is sideways, the name of the game when the market is sideways is just to trade it. The name of the game is that if the distance between the support and the resistance is good enough, it's big enough, it will allow you to buy at support and then set a target at the resistance level. That's the name of the game if it's sideways. However, if you are a long-term investor, you are trading or you are investing for a long period, what you can do is just accumulate while it's sideways. What you can do is accumulate while it's not going anywhere, knowing that indices and good stocks move up over a long period of time. You can allow the sideways market to be able to cause you to buy. So you have Dennis Padera saying good morning. Good morning to you as well. Maribel Umbrosa, good morning. TG Caroline saying good flight. Maynard Crisaldo, will there be a recession same as the ghost month this October? Will stocks be cheaper? Please remember this. Stocks dropping during ghost month doesn't mean that it will happen all the time, that yun laging underlying theme, no. Please remember that doesn't happen every time, doesn't always go down during ghost months. Please also remember that no one can predict how the markets will drop. No one can predict also the upward or the downward movements on a regular basis. All we can do, that's why we do technical analysis, is we just follow the trend, and that's how you win in the markets. No, the goal is not to speculate, the goal is not to forecast, but the goal is to take things as it is, to take charts as it is. So yun lang, the basic, it's I think for those who've watched the videos about IPOs also in YouTube, I mentioned this, that IPOs suck out money from the market. What do I mean by that? When IPOs suck out money from the market, it basically means this. You have to remember, the MPI IPO is around 80 plus billion. Axelum is 5 billion. The Calcom and the All Home deals will be north of 10 billion as well. Frutas is around a billion. This money that used to be in the market, that's moving in the market, when the IPO is done, it gets sucked out. Meaning, also, if it gets sucked out, you lose liquidity. And at the end of the day, the goal for markets and stocks to go up is for liquidity to be there and large volumes as well. You have to remember, especially for those who know technical analysis, and I've been saying this over and over again, for your charts to be reliable, for the breakouts to be reliable, volume must be there as well. So will a recession happen? Please remember, a recession did not happen during ghost month. No, we did not see a recession there. I'll say this over and over. We did not see a recession in August. It's just that we were still just moving sideways, and we were on a downward correction when the market was heading lower as well. Fam Romero, Michael Pe, hello to you. Aldrin Bermudez, safe flight, thank you. Ramil Sangalang, hello to you. Oh, my mommy's also watching. Hello, mommy. Who's watching? Thank you so much. So I guess that's it. By the way, no, this is something very unique. I've never experienced this, that I'm the only one here on my cabin. Look. Walang tao, guys. Whoa, there's no one here. Solo ko yung cabin. First time to experience something like this, that there's no one here at the cabin. Purser, I have a question.
Yes.
Bakit solo? Walang tao dito ngayon. Solo. First time ko lang na-experience to.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Guys,
maybe they...
okay. So, there. Solo. Anyways. So, yeah, we're about to go na. But I hope you guys learned a lot. And I hope you guys are learning as well. What else?
Expected to depart on schedule at 1:20 this afternoon.
So we're about to go. I hope you learned a lot. That's one. And I'm excited for stock smarts in Qatar. I hope that you guys learned a lot from our session as well. And I don't know.
Traffic and weather permitting, our estimated time of
I don't know
arrival
that
in Doha
whatever
is
sessions we
at
have here in Qatar help you
5:50 in
also.
the
I don't know if you
afternoon.
can hear me even if medyo maingay yung sa
Doha
speakers,
local
no?
time. Doha being 5 hours behind Manila. We care for your safety. Please take your assigned seats as soon as possible to facilitate our departure. Please keep your seatbelts fastened
Just wait for
wherever
this to
you are
finish.
seated.
Mhm.
Please do not congregate in groups in any part of the aircraft cabin, especially around lavatories, and use those only in your section of the cabin. Thank you for flying Philippine Airlines, the heart of the Filipino. Mabuhay!
Okay, the announcement is done. We're about to leave. We're about to fly already. But a couple of things. Number one, I hope whatever lessons we had here helped you. The reason why the PSCI is not really moving because it's sideways with no momentum, no breakout. No one's willing to buy the market and stocks higher as well. So if that's not happening, you cannot expect it to go higher. What can we expect in Stock Smart's Qatar this weekend? Number one, technicals, how you can trade, how you can select stocks, how can you pick stocks that you don't have to speculate, you don't have to guess. And the style really is just to find strategic areas. By the way, my style when I trade is number one, support and resistance. Number two, if I want more conviction, I try to see and add additional layers of analysis. Either I use the trend, I use moving averages, I use MACD, I use volume to help me to see is there really money coming in while this is all happening. Then on top of that, I try to see what are my other parameters to select. Is a breakout happening? Is it oversold? So those are the techniques that you can use and that you don't have to rely on news, that you don't have to actually try to guess what's happening as well, because everything you need to know is found in the charts. And what will we learn also this weekend? We will also learn how's fundamental analysis. How can fundamental analysis help me select stocks? That how can you actually pick which stocks are good? How can you actually pick which stocks are expensive as well? Because that's the goal, that's the style. You have a shot, you have a chance to be able to somehow pick companies that are earning, because you don't want to buy stocks that are not earning or companies that are not earning, because if they're not earning at a certain point within its time frame, when people start to sell, it might not reverse up as well. And that's what we're going to talk about: how you can trade using technicals, how you can trade using fundamentals, and how you can use it to win repeatedly in the market. Because that's all I want. My main ideology of why I do the videos every day, I upload 1 or 2 videos every day, and why I do the talks and the books is so that you guys get a firm foundation that you can trade the markets, that it's possible that you can use this stock investing to be able to help you trade and win in the markets, that it's also not as hard as what most people think it is. That what's nice about it is this also: I just checked my stocks a few minutes ago before going in here. But you know how the liberty of just analyzing it quickly. Please remember, it's a misconception that you need to watch the market every minute. Please remember, it's a misconception that you need to watch it every second of the day. If you're watching it every second of the day, then that's wrong. If you're watching it every second of the day, then it's not an investment, it's a job already. The way for you to be able to do it is to create a strategy based on your time frame. If you say you will watch it every day, watch it every day. If you say you will watch it twice a day, watch it twice a day. If you say you will watch it once a week, watch it once a week. But build a strategy, and the best strategy that you can use is technicals. The best strategy that you can use is fundamentals, and revolve everything around that, because everything you need to know is just found there as well. So I guess that's it. Comment below if you have questions, and I'll make videos about that in YouTube as well. For those asking about All Home and Axilum, I have videos already in YouTube talking about that as well. And then everything that I'm doing, the content that has been there, is all based on what you want me to post, all based on most of the questions that you guys are sending out. So just keep on sending questions, because I know a lot of you want to learn still, and that's how it is. We all learn together. Please remember, no one's an expert. Please remember, no one can play a perfect game in the stock market. We all make mistakes, and as we make mistakes, we learn and we tweak from that as well. So for those who've made mistakes, who've bought wrong stocks, lost money, for those na naipit, also for those who are holding on to stocks that are not going anywhere, the name of the game is, don't let those mistakes define you. Don't let those mistakes allow you to not invest anymore, keep on investing. The biggest mistake of people is when they make mistakes is tumitigil sila mag-invest eh. Para sa akin, when you make mistakes, don't stop investing because that's tuition fee already. Why would you stop when you've learned something? Why would you stop when you have the right insights already that will cause you to trade as well? So, parang business yan. Pag nalugi ka sa show my business, the next show my business that you open or the next business that you open, the learnings that you had from it, magagamit mo siya to be able to propel you to do better. And ask every great stock investor from Warren Buffett to business minds like Jeff Bezos, Jack Ma, to Elon Musk. Everyone had their own share of mistakes, and a lot of people think that mistakes ruin you. Mistakes don't ruin you. Mistakes allow you to be better. Mistakes allow you to push hard, to push strong. Mistakes will make you a better person and will make you richer as well. I'd rather pick someone. I'd rather pick someone who made mistakes, because people who made mistakes have a badge of honor. People who made mistakes also can do better as well, as compared to someone who hasn't made a mistake yet. If you haven't made a mistake yet, it means you haven't achieved a lot yet. I repeat this: if you haven't made a mistake yet, it means either you're playing it safe or you really haven't done anything yet with great significance as well. Because with when you set forth to do something that's bigger than you, when you set forth to do something that's hard, mistakes will also happen as well. So I guess that's it. I have to call my wife because my habit is before I leave for whatever flight, I try to call her. So to say parang bye-bye and to also greet her as well. But yun, thanks to everyone who's part of this journey towards financial freedom. Na-excite lang ako kasi minsan lang nangyari to na solo ko. There's no one in this cabin but me. Thank you everyone, to all of you guys who are part of the journey of investing. So I hope you guys like that Facebook live session. I hope that I'm gonna do more and more live sessions like that in Qatar. But the same goal, the same narrative is that I want to educate you. I want to give you the right content so you can trade the markets with confidence. So just comment below if you have any other questions, and I'm just gonna give as much as I can to all of you so that you guys also win, so that you guys can use the stock market to reach your goals of financial freedom. So this is Marvin Gurmo ending this YouTube session. I hope this video helps you trade well, trade strong, trade smart. See you all again soon, guys, and God bless you all.